read y'all. Inspired conversations. Now I had to talk to my son about this one because sometimes he has to talk me off a ledge because I will like jump to conclusions. But I talked to him about this and he was like, "Nah, mama, you right." So I had somebody stereotype my children. Young Caucasian male was kind enough to share with me the challenges he's dealt with in life and how far he's made it, and very humble beginnings, and now he's doing a great job, making very nice money, good enough money to keep him sustained and satisfied. And I just shared with him some of my trials and challenges and the fact that I homeschool my children. And I just left it there. And I said I homeschooled them through high school. And before I even finished, and to let him know what they did after high school, which I really wasn't going to say anyway. But he said, "So do either of them do music?" No, neither of them do music. And I thought to myself, at the time, I'm not even thinking about it because, why does it matter? But then when I shared with him, the fact that I said, my daughter, she has a certificate in digital media. My son has his in web design, and now they're off. That was just something they did because I asked, and they're doing what they choose to do from there. Now, everything I said after that, he talked me, this young Caucasian man, he said, "Oh, that's going to be really hard for them. They shouldn't do that. They're not going to make any money. Da, 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 da." But it rolled off the tip of his tongue that my children should do music. Now, I was talking to my friend about this the other day. Maybe about 5 days ago. Just the standard pay for an entertainer. And I went on and wrote it down. The standard pay for an entertainer is $36,000. That is if you are an actor, a musician, a artist of any kind. And you can check our old friend Google. Now, when I checked what he did, he makes about $152,000 a year. So I sat up and thought to myself, and it just came to me because it wouldn't have come to me if he wasn't so adamant about telling me what they could not do when I told him they did not do music. He felt comfortable. It rolled off the tip of his tongue to just stereotype my children because he's comfortable seeing them in the field of music and entertainment because that's what they show through media, through social media, all these things. He's very comfortable stereotyping my children and put them in that box because that's where he wants to see them. That's how it makes him comfortable. But what he does, what you telling me they can't do that? It is about 30 fields in this nation that you make upwards of $200,000 and they have nothing to do with entertainment at all. Number one, which I think is about $349,000. Again, check your old friend Google, anesthesiologist. Nothing having to do with entertainment. You have dentists, you have doctors, you have lawyers, all these people in all these different fields. I even met somebody who was they stage displays at trade shows. They make about $142,000 a year. Creating displays at trade shows for kitchen tops. What? But you automatically assume that my children would be in the category of entertainment because you want to see my children do the monkey dance. I don't care what that sounds like. That makes you feel better. If you don't want them at your desk or next to you. You want to see them on the screen. That make you feel good. I got so upset when I realized that, I don't even care. Me, whatever. But you can't stereotype my kids. You have no idea what either of my children want to do. And then when I tried to share it with this young man, the first thing he did was tell me why they should not do it. Why can't they be an engineer like you? Why can't they be a rocket scientist? Why can't they be a professor? What? Music? What would make you think automatically, right off the bat, that my children do music? See, they want to put us in the category of NFL, which is not for long, right? NBA, music, and these are this is the circle that they want us to go in, when they are living phenomenal lives doing none of that. Doing none of it. And if they do it, they're the executives. Because they know the actual artists make no money. I got so mad. And I had to talk to my son. I'm like, man, he stereotyped. He's like, no, he did. He did. He stereotyped mama. That's what happened. So, it's just interesting watching how easy it is for people to say, oh, no, I'm not a racist. I'm not this, I'm not that. I've had such a hard life. And then they go stereotype you. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Inspired conversations. Y'all be well and stay well. Peace.